Jeez Louise, let me even open my screen. Getting all in here before I can even start the stream. Setting everything up. Look at this crab. He's a big boy. He's a big crab boy. I feel like I need to zoom out a little bit, actually. Holy cow. That's a big crab. Timothy, hello. Cranston, hello. Clavicus, hello, and thank you for the resub. 48 months. That's 4 years, right? Is my math mathin'? He's crablicious. Yeah, look at this art of him. His art. I'm not gonna paint him these colors though, because they're a little boring. But this is from the his name is Karawan from the Primal the Awakening Kickstarter. This was the I'm dropping stuff. This was the Monster Hunter-esque Kickstarter. Oi, I'm not even ready. I'm not even ready. Y'all want to see something crazy? This beast, when she comes back in here. Come here, you. Come here. Come over here. This beast. This very cute beast. This is her tooth. A tooth just fell out this morning. Just the whole thing, root and all. Tooth just fell out of her mouth. So now I have a dog tooth. Facing material. I wonder if I can show her mouth, if she'll let me show you guys. Can you see her bottom teeth? She's got like none almost at the bottom there. Her front little bottom teethies. She got 2 of them pulled a while ago from the vet. She got 2 of her teeth pulled. And then, I guess because she got 2 of the little front teeth pulled, the other 2, because there's like 4 there, the other 2 kind of are shifting around a lot. But yeah, she's just got a funny little face. She's just got a funny little mouth now. But she's fine. I called the vet because I was like, I'm concerned. I don't think dogs' teeth are just supposed to fall out. But there was no blood. She didn't seem to be in pain at all. So the vet was just like, if she's not in pain and it didn't even bleed and she doesn't seem annoyed at all in any way, then she's probably fine. And I was like, cool. Sounds good. Anyway, I wanted to paint this because I was looking through my minis and I saw this one and I was like, that's a cool mini. I want to paint that mini. So I'm going to paint that mini. I feel like instead of even trying to continue to look for things for ReaperCon, I'm just going to paint what I want and that's going to be that. So that's what I'm going to do. It's not gonna be a blue crab. I'm gonna paint it the like regular like reddish orange crab colors. But the art, it's more like almost green toned. And I'm not really. I don't want green. I just want a regular crab. Pat, hello. It's hard to know when dogs are in pain. Yeah, that's true. The vet did say that if she wasn't eating, which she's definitely still eating with 0 issues. And I think it's because it's her front teeth. So Non-metallic metal crab, no thank you. Color shifting pearlescent. I probably won't do a color shift on it. You know red is usually when a crab is cooked. Is it? I was looking some crabs up. I need to take the thing off again. I'll look up crab. Crab. Oh. Crab. Live crab. I mean, where's browser? That doesn't look like it's dead. That also doesn't look dead. That's what I mean by red. Not like this. I mean like more like this. Where it's like kind of a purpley tone. And then it goes to like reddish and then orange. 4K stream. I doubt that I'll ever be able to stream in 4K. I think you need to be partner. MD blue crab. Blue crab. Ooh, that's a pretty crab. That's probably what this one is. Yeah. That's probably what this one's colors are meant to be from. Because it definitely looks almost exactly like that. The shell color is more grayish. Yeah. Fair enough. Depends on the type of crab. Typically, I see them as orange. Yeah. When you cook them bright red. That's fair. Fair enough. I got my coffee that I iced it and it was hot, so it's no longer got ice at all. Well, regardless, I gotta get primer on it first. Back to the novel you'll never believe comment. Yes, what will I not believe? What happened? I got to scoot in. Did you watch the mini? Never. Never watch minis. I am 2/3 done with the mini I've been painting. That's great! Amazing! Remember, kids, don't be like Holly. Yeah. Wash your minis. Don't not wash your minis. But I don't want to wash my minis. If it's going to give me problems, then I'm just going to get it out the liner. Which I'm going to do because it's already giving me problems, I can tell. I can already tell. Where is it? I wonder if red will work because I'm kind of wanting to do a red tone anyway. Maybe if I prime it red, I'll have one step closer. 7 inches tall. Oh yeah, that's a big mini. Oh, that was not shaken enough. I forgot I have my vortex mixer here on the table now. I just squirted out this liner and it was just liquid, just slightly reddish liquid. Ow! Mini vortexer. It says it right there. Okay, hopefully that was enough. Oh, much better. Holy cow, this stuff is thick. Thick. I wonder if it's supposed to be this thick. Yikes. How was everyone's weekend? Anybody do anything fun? I'm programming and watching thinking about how building rats. Rats. Booked a Disney vacay on the whim? You can book Disney vacays on the whim? So, one of the reasons that I'm sad that Appa has cancer, not only because he has cancer, you know, but also because it means that trying to find somebody to watch him is even more difficult, because when you have to give him his meds, you literally have to wear gloves because they're chemo. So that kind of just makes it a little bit harder to find somebody to watch him. So, like, it's a little bit more difficult now, which it was already difficult before because I don't trust anybody. But it's even more difficult now to find somebody to watch them, to travel. So, it sucks. Had a board game night. Nice. Whispered me a link to the mini. Whispered me a link. Oh my gosh, I haven't used... Excuse me, I haven't used Twitch chat, like, DMs in so long. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It's... Oh my god, get over here. It's looking good. Yeah, I like the colors. I like the color combos that you did. Looks great. Keep going, keep painting. Some of you are probably aware, some others might not be aware, but I've been crocheting as well as like another hobby. And I was looking through some stuff for that. And there's this person that's doing like fantasy creatures. And there was this little goblin, and I was like, this is so cute. But the pattern isn't released yet. So I couldn't get it to make the little goblin. I don't know when she's going to release the pattern. But I was like, I would love to crochet some little goblins. The last time... Yeah, exactly, Pat. I never use that chat. I usually just use the Discord, or... I don't know. Honestly, people don't really chat with me outside of stream. This base is so large, I don't have a plinth or like a holder for it. You're always too busy. I'm not too busy. I just brain rot when I'm not working. I held off on TikTok for years, and then I finally got it. And now that is where a majority of my time is spent if I'm not working, which is unfortunate. The dog came back. Oh my gosh. This light being right here makes things a little bit difficult, but I need it. I smack my hands on it. Some good news, though, is Appa went to the vet again today for another round of blood work. His second month on his chemo meds. Hello, Bubs. He just came up here and say hello. And they actually got the blood work back same day. They don't usually get it back the same day. But I think it's because his vet is going on maternity leave, and I think today may have been her last day. They had me change the appointment to earlier, so I think today was probably her last day. But they got the blood work back the same day, and his blood work looks good. He's a healthy boy. There's only a few small things left. He's got this like weird it's like it's not an infection because it's not infected, but he has this like a few patches of skin on his back that are like really, really firm. And they gave me this stuff to put on his back. It's like a foam, and then there's like a shampoo version of it, but it hasn't cleared it up. He's had it for a while. It basically is just like his fur doesn't grow very well right there. And I think it itches him a little bit. But anyway, that's it. He's a healthy boy otherwise. He's back up to over 32 pounds again. He was down to like 26 pounds. It was all muscle that he had lost. So it's a good thing his weight's gone back up. Yeah, it's very, very good news. The only thing I've noticed since he started the chemo, and I don't know if this is because of the chemo or if it's because of a combination of all the medicines that he's taken and stuff, but he is a grumpy old man in the mornings now. He does not want to get out of bed. And when he does get out of bed, he gets out of bed really slow. And he has to stretch like a ton before he'll like want to actually move around. So I think he's just, because he's gonna be 10 this year, he's an older guy, you know. He's not a youngin' anymore. But Cora doesn't do that, so that's why I'm thinking it has to do with a combination of the weight loss, the loss of his muscles, and all that stuff. But that's it. That's the only really big concerning thing. Even the like wart, he had this like grape-sized wart. The vet actually did a biopsy on it and stuff and called it essentially a wart. It's almost gone. It's like smaller than a pea now. So that's good as well. But yeah. Oh, I've got a random question. Maybe Timothy. I don't know if he would actually play this. Hold on, let me find it again really quickly. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna have to Humble bundle. Humble. I won a year subscription to Humble Bundle Choice. And there's definitely games on there I know I will never ever use. Hold on, let me find it. Here we go. Do you, oh wait, maybe, was it this one? Is that for this month? Starship Troopers Terrain Command. Is that a game that you would play? Starship Troopers Terrain Command? I'm not sure I've heard of it. Yeah, it's a Starship Troopers game, so my guess is just it's some shooter. You shoot big bugs like Helldivers, but I'm not 100% certain because I have not heard of that game either. I say that Appa has become a big moany groany boy, and he's literally under my foot being a big moany groany boy. It's all it says right here is strategy. So I guess it's a strategy game. It's an RTS. Would you like it? Would you like the copy that I have of that? Because I will never play it. If you would, I will give you the key for it. Yeah, alright. Message me. And I'll actually do... Are we friends on Steam? Do you know if we're friends on Steam? I hardly ever play any games on Steam, so I don't know who I've added and who I haven't on there. Gavin, yes. I have not been around for a while. I've been... stewing in my own stress and not actually streaming. So... I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I miss you guys too. I missed everybody. Yeah, I need to just, you know, stream anyway, even though I'm stressed out all the time. my name on there too is Holly Monster, I think, and then it's a picture of Appa. Because I know on Steam you can have like 500 billion of the same username. The picture of me is a picture of Appa when he was a puppy in a blue plaid sweater thing. So you might be able to find it if you search me. I'm honestly not sure how easy it is. Because I don't really use Steam very much. So I don't know how easy it is to find people on there. Without doxing you, you may or may not remember me, and my corgi live basically down the road. If you ever want to de-stress, reach out. What city do you live in, if you don't mind? I live in Kent. I don't know if you live in this area. I don't remember where you said you were located. Okay, yeah. Feel free to shoot me a message on Discord. Who's this? What's this? That's a new follower. Watch Captain 81. Hello. Thank you for the follow. We went to this thing over the weekend. I forget exactly what it was called. It was called like Kent Cornucopia or something. I don't know. It was basically like a little local fair, little mini fair, and we brought the pups to walk around, which I didn't want to because they are not they're not the best out in public, to be honest. But we brought them, and the fire department was there, and they had little handkerchiefs for the pups. And they took pictures of the doggies in their little branded handkerchiefs. I've been watching out on their Instagram to see if they post pictures of them, but they haven't posted any pictures from it yet. But it was pretty cute! I moved into a home. Apparently I don't have you on Discord, but anyway, after pandemic, I moved into a home in a place near Kent. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, yeah, you definitely live super nearby then. Do you, oh, I don't want to dox you either, so never mind. I'm not gonna say all the local air, like the local things in the area. But I think you probably go to like one of two potential game stores. Art of Mike Disney, hello! How are you? I think all of my commands are still broken. I didn't fix any of them. I don't know if there's just a default shout out command anymore. I have no idea how anything on Twitch works anymore. But I know that my shout out command is gone because all of my commands are gone. Both of them nice. Doing great. So I'm glad to hear that. I was lurking in your stream the other day. I didn't say anything because I was working and I was in meetings all day. But I was there for a little while. Discovered them through. Is that Malifaux? Is that how you say that? Or I feel like it's Malifaux, but I feel like I also don't know how to pronounce words. Oh, you were going to Mox? Were you going to the Mox in Bellevue? Is that the Mox that you were going to? Because holy cow, yeah, that's far. I literally used to live like very, very, very close to that Mox. I used to live in Redmond. I used to work in Redmond. Yeah. One of my friends that I worked with, well, one of my coworkers that I worked with when I was still at Riot, who obviously coworker, so he worked with me there. He started working um at that Mox after they completely shut that office down. Mini France is nearby. One of those places I had sorry, my sweetener was like right at the top of this coffee, and so now it's just that's all I can taste. I went to a paint night at one of those places one time, and there was nobody painting. Like myself and my husband and the two people that we brought, we were the only ones painting there at that paint night. You were there. You likely know a coworker of mine now. Yeah, I mean, probably. I was at Riot for 11 plus years before I skedaddled. But yeah, feel free to if we're not friends on Discord. Oh my gosh, my commands are all gone. Hold on. Let me see if I can get an invite thing for the Discord channel, and then you can probably find me from the Discord channel. How to use Discord? I don't even know. Oh, invite people. Oh my god, the button is just blue. Okay, here. Why is that not working? Paste. Oh my gosh, please. Let me paste. There's an invite to the Discord. And from there, I'm in there, so you should probably be able to like see me in there. And then I think you can message me just from there. If not, you can just like add me in one of the channels. And then I'll see you, and then I can like add you. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool to have a friend. Ow. I like friends. I don't have many in-person friends. I don't have any in-person friends really, so I need in-person friends. Look at that. I already got it. I think. I think that's you. The freaking All the names and stuff are hidden because it's in streamer mode. I'm just gonna disable. Yes, that is you. Okay. Minis and corgis. Or if you're both in the Reaper Discord. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm in the Reaper Discord as well. I'm in so many Discords, I have to like mute them. Oh wait, what are you doing, dude? Appa's like, I don't want to lay there. Are you just gonna be itchy? You're just gonna be an itchy boy? Oh no, I have to pick this back up. Oh no. I can't pick it up. Okay, I did it. Yeah, I'm in so many Discords. I'm in probably like 50 Discords. And I have literally every single one of them muted because if I didn't, that's all I would hear all day, every day, would just be Discord pings. I think it would drive me crazy. Yeah, see, my freaking lurk command is even... My lurk command is even not working because all my commands are broken. And I just haven't sat here at my computer to recreate them because I'm lazy. What wouldn't be an issue if I airbrushed? What are you talking about? Picking my mini up? Is that what you mean? Is that what you're talking about? Stop licking. Hey. Stop it. I can't stand that sound, dude. Ow. That doesn't bother me that much. I feel like I'm gonna be painting this as water. Parts of this as water. What is that? There's like 2 lines on this that I feel like shouldn't be there. But that's okay. I'm just painting my hands here. Yeah, that command doesn't work either. Hey, Val! None of my commands work because all of my commands got deleted or something. All of my stuff was gone when I logged in on this computer. Everything. I think I told you guys before, but I had to redo all of my scenes on Streamlabs OBS. I had to redo all of my everything, just everything. Pretty much everything. So some of that stuff is going to be gone, and it probably will never come back because I'm too lazy to fix it. It takes me so long to actually get and sit down and actually stream and paint. Trying to do all the commands and everything else. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know what I mean? I have been great. I've been great. I've been feeling a little bit better. My brain doesn't feel quite as overwhelmed as it did 6 months ago, you know? I've been slowly recovering and getting back into my hobbies and stuff. I told everyone this last week. I think it was last week when I streamed. But there might be times when I do other stuff on stream. I know I said I would never do that. And I would like to stick to hobbying as much as possible, even though it's not, you know, always going to be painting. But I might crochet, you know, every once in a while if I find something cute that I want to crochet or whatever. So just so, you know, folks know, I might not, you know, always be painting, and I hope that's okay with you. If not, I wouldn't be sad or mad if you didn't want to watch. That'd be totally fine. I'm always grateful for everyone that hangs out and chats with me whenever they're here, so... Alright, I think this baby is Primed. There's a few little spots. It's just hard to tell when it's not fully dry. But I think it's good. Woo! Now that I've primed my hands. Super great. Love seeing your little crochet critters. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. They're all behind me. I don't think you can see them. Hold on. You can kind of see them. I'm on this shelf right here. You can see two of the penguins. Penguins. I have more. There's a whole bunch of stuff back there. I have my craft room is obviously full. This whole room is full of stuff. Full of crafts. Oh, see? I see a spot right there that doesn't have any primer. Right there. Boop. Oh, and right there. Right here. My issue is that there's so many hobbies that I want to do and so many other hobbies that I want to do that I have trouble stopping myself. Like, obviously I paint minis, I crochet as well, I've been doing diamond painting. I have like a 4-foot tall diamond painting that I will eventually do. It's about 5 inches of it are done of the 4 feet, so it's gonna take me quite a long time to complete it. But I want to do that as well. Oh, my I feel like such an adult right now, and I know that's a silly statement, but I bought a sprinkler for my front yard, like an auto sprinkler, and it arrived, and I really want to go and set it up now. It's the auto or the OTO. It's basically like just a stream of water, and you have an app, and you set up a perimeter, and it like waters it for you. That's how you know you're an adult, when you're dropping in. Oh, hi, Fan God. That's how you know that you're an adult, when things like that excite you. I feel like I shouldn't be excited by it, but I am. Cheers to getting old, everybody. Alright, I need to grab some paints for this guy. Oh, let's see. I kind of want like a brick red. Brick red. I think that's a good red. It's kind of like a brown red. And then orange. Get an orange. Pumpkin orange. Those two. We'll use some of this one, oxide yellow. And then let's get like a tan. Let's do this one. Gnawed bone. Why you punkin', Orange? Show crab. Show crab? Okay, hold on. Here's crab. Oh my god. Here's the crab. He's still very wet. But then here's Cora. You get to see her butt. Cora. Cora. Come here. There you go. Right there. Perfect. I was saying to everybody before, I don't know if most of the folks weren't over here. Yeah, she's very pliable. I can just kind of move her around. But this morning, one of her teeth fell out. One of her teeth just straight fell out of her mouth. And I showed it in the very beginning of the stream, but you can see she's got like no teeth on the bottom there. But she's okay. The vet said she was okay. She's just a little gappy now. She just got a little bit more of a gap tooth than she did before. Yeah, she just chills. She just likes to chill. Whenever I'm in here, she's just sleeping behind me somewhere. Isn't that right, baby girl? You won't come back over here and show people your mouth? Come here. Come here. The people want to see your gap teeth again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show them. See that little gappy teeth? So she's got a gap. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good baby. Anyway. Yeah. You're good. You can lay down. Yeah. I had to brush her out yesterday too because she is getting so ridiculously matted. She got that look on her face like, "Mom, really?" I know. She's a good girl though. She's very willing to be thrown around and everything else like that. But now she's in like, she's too close. There we go, that's better. I feel like at this point I should just call it a Cora cam. Because it's just always her. The boy doesn't like to sleep in here. Unless, you know, he's directly on my feet, which... Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have my vortex mixer on my desk. The doggies both know what that word means. Maybe it's because you call him the boy. I've always called him the boy. Oh wait, where are you going? Bubba, come back. Papa. He was like walking in here and then he walked away. Okay, this one's clogged. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. The only problem is sometimes these paints, they are clogged and then they just explode. All right. What are we gonna do here? This is gonna be fun. I think we'll get the base colors. Layered down. I don't think it's fully dry everywhere still. You might be putting the paint on too soon. That's okay. I kind of just like want to paint fast. Fast and messy. I just want to get something done, you know? Crab! Crab battle! Yeah, like the crab rave is the new crab battle. If anybody's familiar with what I'm talking about. Epic crab battles of history. My sister's texting me. What do you want? She's sending me photos of a bruise. I have a bruise like that right now too. She sent me a picture of a bruise on her stomach. I also have a bruise on my stomach. Hey, John! What is on my screen? Yeah, it's a giant crab. Very large crab. Paint the crab's weak spot for massive damage. Crab battle is one of those things that only people of a very specific age can understand, yes. Oh, you meant me being live? I know, it's been a hot minute. I'm here though. I'm still alive. I'm definitely still alive. I'm still around. My brain is just broken from too much stress. But I'm around. I'm still here. He's looking right at me. His claws are razor sharp. I remember when that came out. It was so goofy. I mean, it's still so goofy. For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, you should just go look up Crab Battle and then go watch it and then come back here and tell us what you think. If you're not into video games, you might not actually understand the reference. Or if you weren't into video games like 20 years ago, you might not understand the reference. Oh, Cora went back to her spot. I think I'm gonna do the thing on the claws of this crab where it's like the dark, they're like almost black. I miss Newgrounds and Homestar Runner, the Zoomers and their Taken and Talkin'. Taken and talking and weird haircuts and pranks, not me yelling at the sky. Yeah, we're old. We're all old. It's true. To be totally honest, I didn't really understand slang growing up for myself. And I definitely don't understand the slang now. So, I feel like I've always been out of the loop. Oh, dang it. I forget I got my vortex mixer. I'm never gonna remember. because I never used it before because Corey used to freak out, but it seems like she just doesn't care anymore. Like, I used to use this and she would freak out, and now she's just like, I'm gonna sleep. Wet blend off black to red on the claws. I mean, like, shoot, I'm not gonna be able to find it. If you look at some of the crabs, their claws are like, they get to like a tan orange color, and then at the like tips they're like black. It like blends into black at the very end of the pincher. Ombre crab, yes. Ooh. Yes, indeed. Cora just left. Because James is making pain sounds downstairs because someone's making him sniff smelling salts. Sniffing salts. Went to the Texas Haunters Convention past weekend. They had a really neat self-serve registration system that printed out a custom wristband. Ooh. I haven't painted a ton this year or streamed a ton this year, but I am still going to be at ReaperCon. I'll be there. It'll just be me. James will stay home with the dogs again to make sure that Appa gets all of his meds and everything properly. But I will be there. Got my plane tickets this morning. Nice. Yeah, I got mine a couple weeks ago, I think. Once I was like sure that Appa was going to be okay, and once his blood work came back good, I bought my plane ticket. I was like, okay, I feel confident enough that I can leave for a few days. As long as James stays with him, which he is. Yeah, I can't wait to see everyone too. I'm really excited. I'm not taking as many classes this year as I have in the past, but I think I'm still taking like 5. It's not 12 though. It's not 12. So, working on the set photo booth area this week. Nice. I don't actually know if I'm gonna have an entry. I might have to paint something while I'm physically there again. Like I did last year. But I don't have like any completed minis that I would submit because I've hardly painted since last year. I've only painted a few things, and none of them are good enough to submit. So we'll see. Might be the first year since I have been submitting that I don't actually submit anything. But hopefully I can get some stuff done. And we still got some time, so. You got an entry in your hands. This is definitely not going to be something that is painted in good enough quality for me to submit. Definitely not. I mean, I guess we'll see, but I'm kind of not being very careful with it. Probably not going to enter this year. Lots of painting, nothing. Yeah, yes. That's kind of how I feel. I also, like, because I haven't painted very much, I feel like my skills have gone down, you know? So, it's hard. But we'll see. If nothing else, I'll have my giant D20, which, I guess I could show right now. It's not inflated, though. I bought a giant inflatable D20 for people to roll for my stickers. Hold on, maybe I can blow it up really quick. It's pretty easy to inflate. Alright, well, it's not inflated all the way, but you get the idea. It's a giant D20. And then whatever number you roll, you get the corresponding sticker for. Where did I put those? Right here. Whee! So, this is if you roll a 4, you get a goblin sticker. I think this is going to be really fun. I think this is going to be a fun way to give out ribbons. You get a ribbon and a sticker. I think the piece I'm happiest with wouldn't judge very well. Oh, that's fair. A Slayer sword? What's a Slayer sword? I don't even know what that is. Is that an award for a convention? I've heard of like the crystal brush and stuff like that. I don't know what Slayer sword is though. It's the Golden Demon Grand Prize. Okay. I don't think I will ever win that. I definitely do not paint enough. And I definitely don't paint enough Warhammer. Warhammer themed things. I think I've painted like maybe 5 Warhammer minis total ever. Hello, Celtic Boar. Yeah, I definitely don't paint enough Warhammer. There's so many people here right now. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate it. I always do. anybody ever is, you know, wants to share what they're painting, you're always free to link it. As long as long as it's like safe for work, you know. Cozy painting vibes are good. I'm very burpy today. Had a keto pizza for dinner, and it made me burpy. I'm using a very trashy brush for this, just so everybody knows. I'm not just willy-nilly destroying this brush. This is one that's already kind of gone. Because I'm being pretty rough with it. I don't usually treat my brushes badly like this. Yeah, the paint is drying slow. I'm not sure why. But I'm actually okay with it. I'm actually okay with it drying slow because that means I can like wet blend a little bit easier. I didn't put anything in it to make it dry any slower. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but again, it's okay. Because it looks pretty good. Like, the transition color, I feel like, looks decent. Because I'm being very sloppy. And I'm not usually this sloppy with my paint. But I kind of just want to get color down. So it looks like I've done something. I'm going to make them very colorful. I'm going to do a bunch of different colors. So you can see there's like a ton of different ones on there. I want them to be very, very colorful. And they're going to be bright colors as well. So there's not just going to be like one or two colors like the picture here. The picture here's got pretty much blue and green and purple, but mine are going to be all different colors because I want it to. And you paint how you want. Like, I'm gonna be pretty messy with the whole carapace. And then once I start putting on the barnacle colors, or all the little, like, bits and bobs colors, I'm gonna be a little bit more careful with the placement of the paint and stuff. I'll probably bring out a nicer brush as well when I start doing that. This looks like the shell broke, and there's like jagged pieces of shell sticking out from it. That's kind of neat. Wonder how that could have happened. Maybe in the crab battle. I watched a Miniac video recently where he and his wife, who doesn't paint, competed in painting. She used all the best stuff. He used $1 brushes. I wept. How did it come out? Was her painting like super good, or was it just kind of mediocre? I feel like even if you're somebody that doesn't paint a lot, if you have a partner that paints and you like ever listen to them, you like catch on to stuff. Or if you ever like watch them, you catch on. Hers weren't terrible, but his rocked. He also used craft paint. So like the thick apple barrel stuff. It's pretty cool. I feel like you could realistically use craft paints and it'll still come out okay as long as you like know what you're doing, you know? Still a little bit harder to make work, but yeah. I have officially overloaded John with info. Were you just messaging him the whole time? Ooh, this light gets very hot. The boss, hello. I'll get to in a sec. I was away. Got a new set of Series M&D brushes from our artist Opus. Going to attempt eyeliner on my sisters. Also painting them rats and cannibals. You use your paintbrushes for eyeliner? You can't TPK us just because it's your birthday. That's not allowed. You guys, my DM is trying to TPK his group because it's his birthday. That's not fair. Oh, eyeliner on models. Okay, that makes more sense. Whoops. I'm clicking buttons. Hey, X-Bron. Day's going all right. It was chill enough for me to not be too overwhelmed to stream after work. Which is a good thing. We had, not last week, but the week before off of work, we had like a summer shutdown at my work. And, last week when everyone came back, it was like half of the company took extra time, which a lot of folks do that when you have a break. They'll take like more time just to get, a longer vacation or whatever in. And I got so freaking much done last week. It was insane. I was just like getting all my process and policy suggestions done. Craziness. But because I got so much done last week, I was like, I don't feel as overwhelmed this week. Because a decent portion of the big stuff that I wanted to get done, I got done last week. I have the Artist Opus. I bought the Artist Opus brushes like when they were still in a Kickstarter. I've never actually used them. I think because they were so expensive and they came in this like fancy box. They came in this fancy box. I literally never used them. They're still just chilling in this box. I probably should use them. But even the like number 2, which is the biggest one that I have, it's like so much smaller than like this is a number 2. This is a number 2, and this is a number 2. I don't know about you folks, but I prefer a fat body brush to a skinny body brush. It just holds more water in it and keeps the paint wet for longer. So that's probably part of the reason why I've never used them. Because even the largest one, which is the number 2, is still smaller than like the number 1 that I use in my Raphaels. I think I just like the Raphael brushes the most. It looks like a decent belly. They have S and M brushes. 2 different profiles. Oh, I don't even know. I guess these ones are the S. Does S mean skinny? I wouldn't. Or small? I don't know. But yeah, I got this. God, I don't know. I don't know how long ago. It's like 4 years ago, probably. And I've never used them. First time with the dry brushes. Artist Opus have been my workhorses for the past 2 years. Would that be a dad bod brush? Yes. Yes, it would. By the way, Holly in chat. Cheers. Cheers! See, this is starting to dry now. Starting to dry. I left it alone, and now it's drying. And now it's at the point where if I touch it and it's not fully dry, it's gonna coffee stain out. So now I need to be careful. Because I don't want that to happen. Because that would suck. So I'll just go into spots that I can tell are fully dry. No, touchy touchy! Yeah, exactly. You don't want to pull paint off of the mini when it's close to drying. If it's very, very, like, wet still, like, in the crevices in there, you can tell. But if it's, like, slightly shiny, like over here, and it's not mattified yet, that means it's still pretty wet, and you don't want to go back over that. M is miniature, short and stiff. S are the regular. Oh, okay. Interesting, because I'm fairly certain that when I bought the brushes, they were advertised as, like, for miniatures. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a crazy person. You're all for minis? Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm talking about then. You can ignore me. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know anything about their brushes. M is for finer detail. Okay. I guess that's where I don't really mind because I use an S, or not an S. I use a 1 for the finest details that I do when I'm painting. Like I don't need anything smaller than that. Get a little bit more paint on this. In these crevices. I feel like as long as the brush has a really good point, you don't need to have a tiny detail brush. I actually feel like for me it's harder because the paint doesn't stay wet for long enough to actually like do anything. You've used a 000? Yeah, see, I can't use a 000. That's too small. He's too small. No, get out of here, Ad. The dry. How are the dry brushes? Did you use the dry brushes yet? I have one brush and it seems like just one hair. Oh man. Ooh, my dinner. It's giving me acid reflux a little bit. Uncomfortable. Haven't tried the dry brushes. Will this weekend. You have one that's bent at 45-degree angle. See, I have a ton of brushes. I just only really use like the same ones over and over again. I guess when I find something that I really like, I just don't want to just change it. Grab, grab, grab. Yeah, that could be handy if you're painting something that has like a something blocking in front of it or whatever. I've had that situation happen a few times where it's like hard to get in there. Feels like such a Terabad painter now since I use a 10-1 and 20 10-0 and 20-0 for details or I mess them up with the brushes. Nah, I mean, you just have to make sure the brush you're using has a really, really fine point. Because it's essentially the same thing. And you don't gotta feel bad for using brushes, because, like, everybody's got their preference. For me, it's just like anytime I try to use one that's that detailed, like that's that tiny, it always feels like the paint dries before I can actually, like, put the brush to the mini. So for me, I would rather have, like, the fat body brush with a really, really sharp point than trying to use one that's, like, very, very skinny. It's just easier for me. But if you can figure out how to do it and it works for you, then never feel bad. Because you have figured out how to make it work for you. And as long as stuff works for you, then you good. Then you good. Never ever feel bad for the hobby tools that you use. I honestly feel like I should branch out more and try to use more stuff personally, because then I would probably find stuff that I liked more or whatever. But I'm also like, I don't know. As you can tell from behind me, I have so much stuff already. It makes it hard to justify trying more stuff. Like, I'm trying to sell slash get rid of all of my resin 3D printers, as well as my airbrush and my air compressor and everything else. Like, I can't. I have too many hobbies. It's excessive. It's very excessive. And James said he was going to help me, like, sell them, but then he never did, because he never does. You know, I have all the brushes I have bought. I like buying the Masters Touch set for 10 to 12 bucks. They changed the brand name up so you can't stack the 40% off on them anymore. Oh, yeah. You're downsizing and I am upsizing on the printers. Yeah, if anybody lived close, I would be willing to send them, but I don't think that I could package them up properly and get them shipped and have them actually arrive not broken. They would probably be more expensive to buy from me because I would have to get them packaged than it would be to just, like, buy them. Yeah, I have two? I have three resin printers. I will never use them again. I can't. The last one, I think it was like I don't remember what the last one was. It was a quicker printer. I got one thing to print on it. This guy. But there were two things that were supposed to print. And it looks great. Like, the quality of it's great. I don't see any lines or anything like that on it. But this was the only thing that I could successfully print. Everything else failed. Including all of the other minis that I tried to print. And I was just like, I'm done. I can't do it. I can't have technology fail me over and over and over again. And I literally spent an entire weekend trying to get it to work, and I could not get it to work. And I was like, I literally wasted my entire weekend trying to get that damn thing to work. And I know it was just me. Like, I know it wasn't the printer. An Elgato 12K. Yeah, it was like a speedier version of some other printer. I think it was like $600 or something too, or five. I don't know. It was expensive, and I couldn't get it to work, and it made me super mad. And then it sat in my garage for a year. I'm not gonna bring it to ReaperCon. How the heck would I even get it there? I'd have to check it. That's why I need more in-person friends, so I can just be like, here you go, have a thing. You have to dial them in. It's a pain. It took me forever when I got it dialed in. Didn't want to upgrade faster. Yeah, like my Prussia MK3. That's like, it's probably like 8 years old at this point. I never have any problems with it. It's not a resin printer, so maybe that's why. But like, I've printed a bunch of things on it. Like, I printed these little things that I hold my extra paints and stuff in. I've printed so many things on it, and it's never given me problems. Ever. Not once. Resin printers, though? Drive you crazy. Can do it. I just need somebody that I can get stuff printed whenever I want it. Prussia FDM. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna take my Ender 2 or 3 Pro and give it away to someone at ReaperCon. That thing will disappear in 3 seconds. I almost guarantee it. Yeah, like freaking Graz, I don't think was it last year? It was, I don't know, that dude brings stuff every year to give away, and it disappears like instantly. It disappears, it goes. Which of course it does, because people love free stuff. Probably my old resin printer too. Hey, Gel Tip, how you doing? Unlike my Franken Ender 3 Pro that it don't work this time, it's gonna get replaced by a bamboo. I'm doing good. I'm just getting some carapace colors on this crab. This crab friend. I saw this mini and I was like, this is a cool mini. I want to paint this mini. And then I did. And now I am. I wanted to sit down and paint it yesterday, but James and I were watching animu shows. You're not going to be at ReaperCon this year? Are you doing something else for your birthday? I know that it's around the same time as your birthday. Bro, I hate the Ender 3 Pro. I bought the AK Bro 2 and was priming 2 minutes after I assembled it. Or priming. My brain's broken. What's up? Have you gone on your trip yet? Alright, I'm out. This crab is looking great. Alright, no worries, Timothy. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, you're going to your niece's wedding. Okay, I guess that's acceptable then. That's an acceptable reason to miss the con. I guess. That's fun though. My youngest niece just turned 21 a couple days ago. It's insane because I don't even feel 21. I feel like a wee babe, but I'm not. A Cobra 2. I hear those are good. I want a Core XY square printer. I still need to, like, this guy up here. Oh, you can kind of see it. This guy right there, if you can see him. I still need to get him down and decorate him and paint him. It's the skeleton. Oh God, I can't remember the kind of beholder that it is. Um, what is the skeleton beholder? Its name. Just the one head. Anyway, I got that a couple years ago, and I never finished it up. I did go on my New York trip, extended stay because mom broke her wrist and fell. Oh no! Going to be in Nashville this weekend. Have not been back to streaming. She hates you for scheduling it during ReaperCon. I'm sure that ReaperCon was definitely on her mind when she was scheduling her wedding. Alright, let's get some of this even lighter color out here. I'm gonna forget every single time that I have my vortex mixer over here. My goodness. You would think she would keep that on her mind for her favorite uncle. I will wave in your direction from Clarksville. Yeah, that's my vortex mixer right next to my mic. Literally sitting right underneath my microphone. Whoops. Okay. We're gonna paint for a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna end because I need to go do some adult things. Like set up my sprinkler. Ooh, I put way too much water in that paint. Woo. It's a lot. It's a lot of water. Oh well. That's okay. We're gonna do this, and then I might actually use a wash and then see what it looks like. I think it'll look good. I'm only gonna do this color on the shell. You're done with your adulting things? I don't have in-ground fancy pop-up ones, and my yard is like a weird shape too. So I got a sprinkler. I kept getting ads for it, which honestly I need to stop looking at ads because that's how they get you. But I kept getting ads for it, and so my yard isn't in L shape. Like it's not like a hard L shape. It's more like a C shape. I don't want cheap viewers. I only want expensive viewers. So go away. Oh my god, I can't see the mod actions to do this. I can't see the mod actions to actually mod this. Where's my chatbot? There it is. Of course, my stuff is not logged in. Yes, please log in. It says successfully connected, but it's not actually. My Streamlabs is broken as well. Yeah, I could be famous, but I don't want to be famous. Why can't I moderate in my own channel? Literally. I literally can't click on any of the mod actions here. Timeout, ban. There we go. That took way longer than it should. I forget how to use Twitch. Anyway, my yard is in like a C shape. So it's kind of like in a C shape. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. Anyway, it's like this. So there's like a garden bed near my front door, and then there's the yard, which goes like kind of like this around it. And I do have sprinklers that are like pressed into the ground that sit. I misbehaved and lost my mod privileges. I just don't know how to do it anymore. But I do have sprinklers that go around, but like to be able to make them properly like hit in the areas that I want them to hit, I have to overlap it, and so like half of the time it's on the sidewalk and stuff. Anyway, so then I got ads for this thing called the Otto or Otto. I don't know how you're meant to pronounce it, honestly. And I looked at it and I was like, this is actually like pretty neat. And so I ordered one, and it has a 30-foot radius, which is slightly larger than I need for my whole like front yard, because my front yard is not very big at all. It's very small. I don't have a big yard. I wish I had a huge yard, but I do not have a big yard. I have a pretty small yard. So I got it, and I'm gonna put it like right in the center, and hopefully it'll be pretty cool. So the way that it works is it's basically you set it up on an app, and then you define the perimeter on the app, and then it will spray directly in those spots. And it's supposed to take into account the wind, the current precipitation, so if it's raining or something, it won't water. Yeah, it's something that my brain was like, this'll make things easier for me. And it'll actually only water the yard instead of halfway getting onto the sidewalk and wasting a bunch of water by watering the sidewalk. So, yeah. I understand the ads. 2 portable camping fans I bought off the TikTok shop due to ads. They did come in handy in June when my power was out. Yeah, the TikTok shop is the one thing that I haven't like gotten pulled into yet. I try to stay off of the TikTok shop part of TikTok, because it's like it would be too much. It would be way too much. If I started buying stuff off the TikTok shop, it would just never end. I would start and then I would never ever stop. So, at least for that part, I haven't bought anything off the TikTok shop yet, which I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, it's a smart sprinkler. Smart thermostat. Yeah, you can easily override with a smartphone. Yeah, I have a smart words. I have a smart thermostat, and I like it because I can turn the fan on from my phone, and I can change the temperature and stuff from my phone, which is nice. So I think what I'm going to do is, once this shell dries, I'm going to use a wash on it. And then I might try to dry brush some of the color on again and see how that looks. I know this is very bright right now, the yellow, but I think that'll look cool. Over there trying to water the neighbor while she mows their Yeah, exactly. I don't want to water the neighbors on accident. Was it you or BT Horde who thermostat? That was me. That was me. Ford Fitch, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, he's a crab. He's a big crab boy. Thank you so much for the sub, JJ. Bless you, my child. How are you doing, JJ? Long time no talk. I know I have not been online in a very long time. My neighbor does seem to like try to water or not water, mow his yard at like freaking 9:30 p.m. every week for some reason. I don't know why he does that. It doesn't really bother me. I'm just like, that was a choice. Like it's a watering your yard this late, like that's a choice. I don't think it's a great one, but I'm not gonna say nothing, you know. There's the moderator after you went and took care of it. Yeah, I know. I have a busted tooth aggravating me. Oh no. JJ, that's so funny that you talk about busted teeth. I've shown it off a couple of times, but one of my dogs, one of her teeth just fell out this morning. Literally, whole root and everything. She didn't care. Like, she was totally fine with it, but just she was chewing on a toy, and I looked down because it was after I had already started working, and she's sitting on her little dog bed next to my work desk, and I look down and I see her licking the bed, and I'm like, I see something on it, and I'm like, what are you licking? Like, what are you trying to eat? Like, did something fall out of the toy? Like, what is that? And I go and look, and it's her tooth, and I'm like, that's a tooth. And there was no blood. She didn't seem like she was in pain at all. Like, everything was totally fine. She just one of her little tiny teethies fell out. So I called the vet and I was like, should I be concerned? And they were like, if she has no pain and she's eating and drinking completely normally, then you're probably fine. Because she's had like a bunch of teeth removed, and she's had two of her little tiny front teeth. Like dogs have like little tiny teeth in the front. She had two of those removed, so she already had like a little gap, and the other two that were still there were shifting around quite a lot. So I think she just lost one of them. She's fine though. She'll go for her next like little doggy appointment at the vet, in a couple months, and they'll take a look and see if it's concerning at all. But yeah, it didn't hurt her. She didn't make any noise. The only reason I noticed is because she was like licking the dog bed, and I was like, the heck are you doing? Like, stop it. No licking. It happens, I guess. Craziness. But I'm sorry you're having some tooth stuff. Teeth are crazy. I was thinking about it earlier because her tooth fell out, and it's like, your teeth are literally bones that are barely held in by another bone. Like, and if your teeth like decay even a little bit, they get loose and they can just like fall out. It's just crazy to me. Who designed the human body? I want a refund. Reminds me of the humans are space orcs thing from Reddit. Oh, I don't think I know what that is. They have bones that project out of their flesh and they use them to rend their food. Oh. Refund, I want all the recall parts installed. Someone started a thing a long time ago under it. I'm tired of the sci-fi trope where humans are boring. It took off from there as we're kind of scary, to be honest. And that's why aliens don't visit. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I believe it. I can believe it. Do I still have a blow dry in here? Oh my god, I do. I should have been using this the whole time. Okay, let's get this paint on here, and then I will blow dry it. We have the teeth thing, the temperatures we endure, the way we became the top of the food chain on a planet with amazingly powerful creatures like sharks and bears and wolverines. They have an entire subsection of teeth, braces, dentures. Yeah, that's true. Humans are a very weird species. Man, I feel like a wash is gonna do wonders for this thing. Neil deGrasse Tyson made a point of why would spacefaring race want to come visit us? That's true. What could we provide to them? Is this plugged in? Are you plugged in? No, of course you're not. Alright, hold on. Oh my god. Alright, I will mute so that y'all don't get destroyed. Okay. We might be the only race that paints minis. I think we might be. You're not wrong there, Klefkas. I'm out of coffee. They obviously have far superior tech. The only thing we could offer is servitude or a food source. That's true. Alright, what color wash? Are my washes still in here? Yes. Let's see. Who's that? I heard a dog. What color wash should I do? Maybe like sepia? Is sepia a good one for this? For this? I'm thinking purple for the shell, for the like head and like all of the arms and stuff. Maybe purple would be too much, actually. Maybe if I mix purple with like something else. But I want the shell to be more of like an orangish color. I feel like sepia might be good. Because it's like... It's on the brownish side, but it's not like Agrax Earthshade Brown, you know? I don't know, what do you guys think? Flesh shade? I do have it. Oh my goodness, these are all... Because it's like more on the pinky side. Oh, Hold on, I need to be... Omega Dren, hello. Yeah, we'll try the flesh. We'll try the Reichland. Do I have something I can put this in? All of my stuff is in the way because of this light. Get out of the way. Where's this mini from? This mini is from a Kickstarter that was called Primal the Awakening. Okay, I'll put that in there. It's a giant crab mini. Where did the paper for this go? Right here. What? It's a giant crab called Carwan. But yeah. I really like a majority of the minis from this Kickstarter. Mr. Mechamoose, hello! Vortex under the sea. It's what you're currently using on your bugs? Nice. Alright, we're gonna try this out. See how it goes. Alright. I honestly feel like maybe I should mix it with some orange too to make it a little bit more orange. That's yellow. I'm gonna put a little bit of Fugan orange in there too. You're gonna be up here in September. When in September? Early September or late? And yes, you should definitely come over. The first few days. Are you gonna be here for PAX? Is that why? I will not be here. If you're staying later than PAX, I will be back. But I will be in Texas for PAX West. Because it's the same days as ReaperCon, which is this convention, which is why I do this stuff. I'm sorry! I literally every single year since I've lived in Seattle, I have not gone to PAX West because I've gone to ReaperCon because it's the same freaking days. Well, Brigby will still be here if you just want to hang out with him. But I will not be here. I will be here that Sunday, though. Like, I get home late that Sunday. So I'll be back on Labor Day Monday. If you'll still be here. Alright, let's mix this. Alright, let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna see what this looks like just on the paper. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Just let me know exactly what days. I need a different brush for this. Do I have a brush that is thicker? Yeah, just message me whenever you know which days. You're literally like the freaking like the sixth person that is like, I'm gonna be in Seattle for PAX, and it's like, I won't be here. Oh, it's too funny. Alright, this is a shade brush. But this works, yes. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna go back over this again anyway with the lightest yellow color. Around the start of September. Yeah, I don't know why ReaperCon is the same days as PAX West, but it probably is because I think ReaperCon has been going on for longer than PAX. I don't know if it's always been the same days or not. Like since they started. But since I've been going, it's always been the same days. You should tell them to move it. I could. I don't know if Reaper John is still here. John, if you're still here. One of my old coworkers was like, hey, do you want to be part of a speaker panel at PAX West? And I was like, I can't. I was like, I'm not going to be there. Like, she wanted me to talk about games and game dev from, like, the support perspective, support and community perspective, and I was just like, I would love to do that, but I can't. I think one of my partners that's going to be doing our support stuff, we actually haven't like fully signed with them yet, but he's gonna be here for PAX West too, and I haven't met him in person yet because everything is remote nowadays. But yeah, it's just funny because it's so many things I'm missing because it's the same days. Too funny. Yeah. It's okay. I think that's gonna look really good when it dries. And then I'm gonna dry brush it a little bit. Lightly dry brush it with some of the light color again. Probably at PAX West on a panel, stop being a bitch to support for the game you play. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You know, sometimes that's true. But honestly, for the most part, people are pretty nice. People are pretty nice until they're not. And then you just gotta be like, sorry, I'm not gonna help you if you're a jerk. And then that's the end of it. All right. Well, I think I'm going to stop there because I'm not going to be able to do anything until this fully dries, and I don't want to use the blow dryer on it because it moves the wash around, and I don't really want to move the wash around. So I think I'm going to call it, and now I'm going to go be a responsible adult and set up my sprinkler system. Because, you know, I gotta still do adult things, even though I don't want to. Let's see. Put away my washes in this drawer. Put a ticket, and my good friend of support was head of support and still got told. Don't lie. Sent a pic through and stuff if you want to look and see what is dry. Oh. I didn't see that message. Let me take a look at it. Hold on. Un momento. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. I see what you did there. Got this little, I forget what these are called. But I see. Yeah, I think because I put like an orange color, it's going to be a little bit different. I also put orange in the wash itself, so. The reason why my neighbor mows his lawn is at night is because he doesn't want a sunburn. Oh, that's fair. That's very fair. All right, let's find someone to raid. Let's see who else is streaming. We got... who else is painting right now? We got... The only person that's streaming right now that's painting is... Useless Wizard. He's been painting for 2 hours. He's probably gonna keep painting, so let's raid Useless Wizard. It's also cooler. Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Well, thank you folks for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all. I will be back soon, probably Friday. And I'll paint more of Mr. Crab here. Get all of his colorful barnacles and bits and bobs painted. And I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this mini after I'm done with it. So we'll see you then. Thanks again for hanging out. Stay happy and healthy, everybody, and we will see you next time. My end screen is gone. Oh, there it is. Haha, just kidding. Okay, bye!